Good morning, JD Parker students, and welcome to week 2, day 6 of virtual learning. Today is Monday, April 6th, and we are still on fractions. So the reminders are the same as they were last week. It's not live. Please rewatch anything you need to understand better. Also, keep those questions coming. Take notes while you're watching these videos. And if there's something you don't understand, write it down and then send me an email or you can dojo me your question. Also, there is a Google Docs that is live and you can type in it after you're done watching to let me know what you did not understand. It is the same standard as it was last week, and it's going to continue to be the same standard this week. So we're going to continue multiplying fractions or even a mixed number by a whole number. And this is numbers in operation of fractions 2.4. Now, NF 2.3, the one we did before spring break, was adding and subtracting fractions. So this is just one step up. Instead of adding, we are now multiplying, which is addition. That's skip counting anyways. So it's pretty much the same thing. Your checkout question of the day on Friday, and let me pause this and bring up my whiteboard. Your question was, which strategy that I taught to you do you prefer? So if you have the problem 2 wholes times 3 as a numerator and 5 as a denominator. This is the question right here I used as an example to solve it. So this is basically saying that you have 3/5 2 times. So the very first one, this one right here, unit fractions, is you take your 3/5 and you break it up into 3. And they all have a 5 under them. And now you do that 2 times. And then you add both of those groups together. So you have 3/5 2 times, and you get 6/5. The second one was a fraction models. And fraction models are basically drawing out these unit fractions. So you have, I need 3/5, so let's say that this is my whole. I just gotta make sure I have 5 total pieces, and then I need 3. 1, 2, 3, and I just do that again. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just looking at this right here. So your fraction model could be an array, or you could even do circles. You could color in 1/5 or 3/5, but you have to start with your ones. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Uh-oh, I need another one for my 3. You'll see there's your 3. So I have 6 pieces altogether. 5 plus 1 is 6, and there's 5 pieces. So the third one was multiplying straight across. This is the strategy I find the easiest. And when you get into the higher grades, this is the strategy that you're going to use a lot because you're just taking your fraction and you're going to multiply it. But what you have to do is turn your whole number, which is 2 wholes, just put it over 1. This basically says that my whole is just 1 whole, but I have 2 of them. So that's why you can put any whole number over 1 and it magically turns into a fraction. And you just multiply the numerator times the numerator, and that's what that says right here, which is 6. And then you multiply straight across the denominators. 1 times 5 is 5. When you are multiplying, you do mess with the denominator. Some of you are wanting to just leave it alone, but you multiply it. And eventually, this is going to be another number besides 1. And if this was a 2 here, it would have ended up being 2 times 5. If it's a 3, 3 times 5. But it is just a 1 right now. So you basically just say 1 times 5 equals 5. So multiplying straight across is my favorite, but it was only about 6 of you, your favorite. This was by far the favorite with everyone here. Repeated addition is exactly the same thing as unit fractions. And let me show you what I mean. Repeated addition means you're just going to take this and 2 times you're going to add it. So you have 3/5 and you have it 2 times. Now you're adding these together because you say you have a total of 2 of them of the 3/5. That's what this would look like. You have 3/5. By the way, this is in unit form. And now you're going to do it 2 times. So you're going to double it, double it. So the only difference between the repeated addition and the unit fraction is you are basic with unit fraction, you're breaking it up into counting by 1. With repeated addition, you're not breaking it down, but you're still counting, and now you're counting by whatever it tells you, which is 3. So instead of counting 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, you're saying 3 and 3. So these are a lot alike. Number line. Amazingly, none of you said that you prefer the number line. And let me show you here. So here is the voting poll results. And by the way, on my screen, it tells me the names of each person who voted for each. So now I know what you prefer. So unit fractions was the favorite and repeated addition was the second. Multiplying straight across was the third, and then fraction models was only liked by 4 of you. But no one said that the number line was something they liked. And I'm going to review this and number line real quickly for you. Now there's 2 ways you can do this number line. I know I need 2 hops, so I could just go ahead and draw my 2 hops and just say this is my first hop, this is my second hop, and each hop has to be this. So this is 3, so my next one has to be 6. Another way you could draw it, instead of doing the hops first, you could just go ahead and make a whole bunch of lines. And then count by your unit fractions. I know I need 5 pieces to make my whole. So 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, which is also one whole right here. And then 6/5, 7/5, and you can keep going. I'm going to stop there because we already know what the answer is. And then you're going to hop on your 3s. Hop on your 3s. There's my first hop. And then hop on my next 3. There's my second hop because 3 plus 3 is 6. So just saying 3 2 times, there's my 2 times. 3 2 times equals 6/5. So today, my friends, today we are Zooming. We are going to come together at 10 a.m. and review what we have learned. What I would like for this to be is I am going to have this going. I'm going to have a whiteboard up, and I hope to see everybody's faces over here or your names. You're going to be on mute, and you are not going to see each other. I want everyone just to see the whiteboard. You have a little thing that you can tap on your name, which is raise hand, or there's a chat bar that goes up the side. You can raise your hand if you want to talk, or you can put in the chat question, or even a question mark would be a good way to get my attention. I am going to be reviewing everything we've learned, and I want you to lead the discussion. So I want you to bring questions. So think of the type of questions you want me to go over with you, and we will review it whole class, just as we used to when we were inside our room. Some of you would come to the carpet, and some of you would stay in your seat, but you would give me questions. And that's what I'm hoping to get from you guys today. So, meet me at 10 a.m. in Zoom. The link will be down below this video. I hope to see you all there. Bye bye.